My house. Yeah. Southwest Orange County, Florida. How are things? Everybody's good. Everybody's groovy. Everybody's nice. Everybody's got a little something on ice. Here in the powerful KMG where I used to work, they called me chief meteorologist. So here in the ether world, I don't really call myself chief anymore because I'm the chief of one. I'd be meteorologist Tom Sorrells for everyone here at home. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to talk about the tropics. We're going to figure out what's going on, where everything is. Why are things so slow? What's the deal, Pickle? Things are about to change. Hello, Christina. How you doing, my friend? Everything groovy? It is Taco Tuesday. I've got my coffee on, got the hair slicked back, got the Buckeye shirt on for today. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what's happening in the tropics. Have you noticed there hasn't been much action lately? Everybody's talking about it. And how things are slow. And I'm telling you straight up, I was just talking about this yesterday to someone. I was, where was I? Oh, we're in the hot tub. Shelby and I were in the hot tub with Harry shooting a breeze, and we're talking about when Irma came through here in September of 2017. It's 2017. It ripped the daylights out of our roof and tore the panels off the top of our roof and blah, blah, blah. That was in September. In August of that year, Shelby and I had a picture on Facebook where we'd just gone to dinner. So, there we are, a week before the storm. Things are groovy. We'd had a great hurricane season, kind of quiet. Life was good, things were great, and then boom, a week later our roof went away. That's the way things go. That's the way love goes. So let's talk about that first and foremost this morning, that things are starting to cook again in the tropics just a little bit. Things are starting to show up. Not a lot, but a little bit. They really are starting to happen again. Let's see who's here. Could use a breeze for outdoor. That's true. Christina and Mary Enos, thank you for tuning in to talk to Tom on a Taco Tuesday. I want to start out with what's going on in the Atlantic right now. While you're looking at it for the moment, let me take my beautiful picture out and show you. This area right over here, this disturbance zone, has about a 20% chance, according to the Hurricane Center, developing in the next 7 days. It's not a big deal. It's going to jog slowly on over to the west. They say it's moving 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's not going to be a deal where it blows up quickly. Next 48 hours, nothing's going to happen. Beyond that, things are favorable for that to develop. Let me show what it looks like out there right now. Here's the sun coming up, the visible satellite imagery, and you can tell that all that stuff down there in that part of the ocean is very unorganized. Just open waves, trying to do the thing. There are no lows per se. Nothing organized, no core of a system. Nothing. You look at that and you go, wow. It's about to be September. September shows up, what, Sunday? Is that right? I think Friday's the 30th, Saturday's the 31st, and Sunday is September 1st, I do believe. So that's what it looks like right now out there for the moment. Here is the mixed version of the overnight look, turning from infrared into visible satellite imagery. I love this shot, man. I love it. But again, it shows high pressure out here, things trying to develop, cold front coming across the nation's interior there, all the way from, say, the Great Lakes, all the way down to Texas. That cold front's coming to the east, going to bring big-time autumnal temperatures to everyone across the Great Lakes and the Northeast. All the systems down here in this intertropical convergence zone are the areas we're going to watch to see if one of them can blow up. Early ensemble initializations for the Euros look like this. See it right there? They're tracking all those things, trying to come on over to the west. None of them threatening us right now. It's going to be a 10-day deal or 12-day deal that we're going to watch for things to bubble and try to make the comeback. You want to know where all the hurricanes are? You want to know where they are? They're in the Pacific. I mean, look at this. Hawaii just got soaked over the course of the last 5 days, and now here comes more action. This is the infrared shot for the overnight hours for the Pacific. And the storms don't look all that big. If we can let the sun come up in a couple of hours, come back and look at this stuff, these things are monstrously big storms out there, taking up a big swath of the ocean. And there's not one, not two, but three, count them three, just on the other side of the Baja out there, cruising towards Honolulu, Hawaii. Here's the first one right there, Hurricane Gilma. The deal with Gilma, though, is that it's going to run out of steam. There it was 11 p.m. last night, Pacific time, which was what? I screwed my times up going that way. Still going to be a hurricane, then a storm. It's going to hit cooler waters and not be a storm by the time it gets to the island. It should go north of the Big Island all the way up as a depression. Another rainmaker for Honolulu. Here's the next one coming up. This is Tropical Storm Hector. Wind speeds with Hector right now at 50 miles per hour. According to the Hurricane Center, Hector's never progged to become a hurricane. It's going to be a storm to the entire length of its life. And then a depression as it threatens the islands, maybe another rainmaker for the folks. It's getting hit with headlong shear, and the waters out here have been beaten up by the other storms. And so cooler water, head shear, boom, death to the storm. Just a rainmaker, not a biggie, not a big deal at all. There's my Google, I didn't mean to do that. Here at home, our rain for today. This is the radar from the powerful KMG's website, clickorlando.com, where I used to work. Give them all the love that I can. Love this interactive radar that they still have on the website. If you've not been to the website, clickorlando.com, you should go. Check it out. Find the rain off the coast side. So nothing here. We have nothing to trigger our big rain. No fronts, none of that sort of stuff. Just afternoon sea breeze stuff going on. So we're living right here in Central Florida. It's going to be hot. Still hot. Stays hot this time of year. So back to the tropics real quick. If you're just now tuning in on this lovely Tuesday morning, our activity here looks pretty good. Pretty doggone quiet. Hey, Karen, good morning, Captain. I love that. Thank you. And John Wilson's here too. Hey, Tiffany Gervais. Hugs to you, my friend. All is good. Everything's groovy with me. I'm having a good time. We'll talk about me in a moment after we talk about the tropics one more time. Run through it for you. Hurricane Center circled up this zone out here in the open waters of the Atlantic in the next 7 days. It has a 20% shot of developing. Other than that, things are quiet, quiet, quiet. As the sun is coming up, you see things are slow to develop there in the Atlantic. Today's coffee mug. This is CBS. Not anymore, brother. Anyway, the cloud deck in the Atlantic looks good. We're clear here at home. Beautiful start to the day. Loads of sunshine. It's warm. Things will rapidly heat up through the morning hours. It's going to be hot, hot, hot by the afternoon into the 90s again. The rain chances are pretty thick with all the moisture that we have. Here's what it looks like on the infrared shot turning into the visible satellite image. I like that a lot. Love this photo. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All the stuff here where the Hurricane Center circled up down here, north of the equator into the Atlantic. That's the zone we'll watch. You see the model initialization does pick up on it in the next 7 days. So it's all good. Big storms right now, all in the Pacific Ocean. Hawaii is in the clear for the moment. The second one here is going to be rolling that way. It's called Gilma. Weird name. Gilma. Oh, if it's your name, I'm sorry. But storm named Gilma on its way toward Hawaii. It's going to hit the headlong shear, hit the cooler water, and eventually not be much of a threat. It's just going to be a rainmaker for the folks way out there in the Pacific. So, well, there it is. There's your tropical update on a Tuesday morning. Let's talk about it. Got any questions for me? Could use a breeze for outdoor cleanup. Oh, there's Mama Hackney from Greenbrier. Woo, Mama Hackney. The Bobcats had a rough Friday, didn't they? You know, I used to do a Friday night football forecast for the Bobcats, but I think I got fired. They didn't ask me this year. So, okay, I didn't do it Friday night. And look what happened. No Tom Sorrells for the weather forecast. You got thumped 34-0. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, just kidding. Do I miss working at the KMG? No. You know what's weird? I've relaxed. I miss the people. And I have, when I retired on July 1st, which has now been almost 2 months ago, I wondered how much I would miss the building. I know it sounds weird, but I love the building. You know, I've been going into that building every day for almost a quarter of a century. And so I sat in the corner where I always sat for the last 24 years. And I thought, wow, I'm going to miss the building. I'm going to miss the chair and the stuff. But so far, I haven't had any sadness. I'm doing pretty well. I'm staying busy. Like Friday night, took Shelby over to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on our beloved Dolphins. It was a horrible game. It's preseason. Starters don't play. Tua was never in the game. Mike White, the quarterback, used to play at Western Kentucky, was there. He only played about a quarter, and then they played Skyler the rest of the time for the Dolphins. And then they cut White this week, and Skyler is going to be the backup quarterback to Tua. So there you go. But do I miss it? I guess I miss performing, maybe. I don't know. But I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I got, it's weird. It's weird not working. It's weird just doing this. It's weird. It's weird. That's all I can say. It's strange. A little strange not working. But talking to you guys here helps that. This is my outlet. Social media. I love doing this. I love to talk to Tom. I love talking back and forth. And I wish I could hear your voices. But, as far as being able to say I miss it, no, not yet. Not yet. Thank you, Tiffany. Hola. Sure. Yeah. Well, Sheila, one basin is busy and the other one's quiet based on the way things go. So what I would say to you is that in 2 weeks from now, I think our basin will be fired back up again. That's what I think. I like it better. Piece of work. Who's a piece of work? Me? What do you mean by that, Pamela? You calling me a piece of work? That's normally an insult. You know that, right? People go, oh, he's a piece of work. Okay. Cool. Thanks for being here anyway. How about that? I watched the final part of it, of the Little League World Series win. I was stunned that they were able to do that. It was beautiful. Great to see it. I know that many times we've talked about it a lot when we get to the Little League World Series, win the national title, and don't do well against the world. This team did it. It was great. I'm so happy for them. What I'd like to see, and I don't know if any of the stations have done this, is a look back to the popular Little League team from the early 2000s. Where are they now? Were they watching? Did it mean anything to them to see another team from Central Florida win it all? Good to stay busy. Sounds like I am staying busy. Mama Hackney said, I'm sure they need all the help they can get. Word up. Come back part-time, Lisa. You know what, Lisa? There are stations that do that. Raining in the D. I saw that, Roz. Roz Whitney, my friend for so many years from Detroit City. I saw someone from Detroit last week that you know, Roz. Saw Kim Bowitt. Let me think. Where was I? Can't come back part-time, Lisa. Here's the deal. I know that down in Miami, John Morales comes back on TBJ. I know he's the hurricane expert. But for me to come back would undermine my team. It's not like, they're good guys. Like, you have Candace on in the morning. She's the new chief. And you got Jonathan and Julie on in the evening. They need to grow. They need to do their thing. They need to take over. It's their show. It's their time to rock and roll and their time to shine. And if they said, oh, a hurricane's coming, let's bring Tom back for a couple of hours. What? It'd be great to come back for a couple of hours, but no. What does that mean to your team if I come back in Bigfoot? No. We raise them to do what they do. And so, no, they didn't offer me a chance to come back, and I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's smart to do that. I think it's smart to say, Tom had a good 24, 25-year run, and now here's the team. That's the way it should be. Yeah. Altamont won. I think another big win. Apparently, I'm not familiar with it. No, it was Lake Mary. Right? Well, maybe you're talking about something I don't know. But it was the Lake Mary All-Stars that won it. Hot and muggy and rainy feels like Florida. Roz, give it another 12 hours and it won't. When that front comes through, you'll be in the 80s for a daytime high. Upper 70s, low 80s, and we'll be down here 95. Yeah. This is the time of year when you win, Roz. Late August, early September, Detroit turns into heaven on earth. First couple of cold fronts come through. It's beautiful. It's crisp. And then those leaves start to change just a bit. And it is heaven on earth. Teddy K. Palmer remembers me from WBNS 10 TV, Columbus, Ohio. Look here, Ted. Look. Wearing the Buckeyes today, baby. I studied meteorology at the Ohio State University from 1991 to 1994. Lived over there on, I think I was on 2nd Avenue in Grandview Heights, Ohio. Got married at the St. Luke's United Methodist Church in Ohio, right there. Sure did. Mitch and I were married there at the Methodist Church. Good for you, Tom. You trained them. Yeah, let them carry on. Yeah, they don't need me coming in, going, do it my way. Get out of the way, let me track this thing. No. Is the pollen out for my asthma allergies to kick me? You mean, is there a lot of pollen right now? I think there probably is. From all the rain, things will pop again today and tomorrow. But if we get more rain, it'll wash that pollen out. You know the cycle. Our growth season still goes on and on and on. So I'm not sure what it would be right now. If it would be ragweed or what it would be. And I love WBNS 10 TV, back to that, but it's not the station it used to be. You know, the Wolf family sold it. And no TV station is what it used to be. WSB in Atlanta, not as good as it used to be. WDIV in Detroit, probably not as good as it used to be. Arguably still the best station in the country. And WBNS 10 TV is not the WBNS you remember. It's just not. Captain Sunshine, we're cruising Eastern September. Well, you know, that's why your cruise was cheap, is because it's at the height of hurricane season. The absolute peak of hurricane season is September 10th. And so you picked a cruise at the height of hurricane season. So you got a discount. So, you know, you should be okay. And they'll run from the hurricanes. They won't let you get in trouble. Thank you, Rick. But I'm here on social media. I'm here and I'm on TikTok. And I would say I'm on X, but I'm not really on X. Mostly I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram a little. Disney is never cheap. No, it's not. I didn't know you're on a Disney cruise line. Nothing's ever cheap at Disney. Never. But they discount it, right, for hurricane season? Isn't it cheaper now than it would have been, say, March 15th? Compare prices on that. I would think spring break is the most expensive time. Oh, I'm sorry, Sheila, I was wrong. You're right, I was wrong. Altamont did win something? Sorry, I didn't keep up. No, it's not cheaper in March? I mean, more expensive in March? I did not know that. Of course, they'll tell you there's, you know, a recession. People can't afford things and blah, blah, blah. And you go to Disney and that place is packed. You go to the cruise line, packed. Man, I don't understand why Disney stock price is not through the roof. I don't get it. Because they're doing great. Spring break prices are cheaper than now. I can't believe that. I would think spring break is the most expensive time to go on the Disney Cruise Line. I would think it's when all the people from up north want to get south, take their kids while the kids are out of school for a week or two, and go cruising. Miss you on News 6, enjoy retirement, deserve the most support, Leonard. Thank you, Kelvin. I appreciate the kind words. I am enjoying retirement so far. I don't know if it's retirement or if it's a break or what I'm doing. You know, I know this is not a job per se, at least not yet. But I just don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to be. But today I'm going to go hang out. Got a friend that needs help. I'm going to hang with them. I've been playing a lot of tennis. Been lifting a lot of weights. Been going to the dojo a lot. You know, doing my fitness stuff. Trying to stay loose. Having a good time. So there you go. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Tropics are starting to cook. There'll be something in the next 10 days. We'll watch the Atlantic. For now, all the big storms are in the Pacific. And Hawaii should be okay. I know a lot of folks have relatives in the military. My dad got stationed over at Pearl Harbor. And you worry about them getting hit by tropical weather as well. Yeah, I did not know Altamont won the Cal Ripken World Series. No. See, we did no coverage on that. We didn't do any coverage on that at all. We didn't. What's that about? Yeah. All right. Good to hear. I didn't know that. The Cal Ripken World Series. I didn't know there was a Cal Ripken World Series. That's how much I don't know. Now, I know all about crew. And I know all about water polo because those are the sports my kids played. But I don't know much about Little League Baseball anymore. Good morning, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. John Wilson, thank you. And, you know, tacos for dinner, not for lunch. Or maybe for lunch. I don't know what I'm getting into for lunch. But definitely tacos for dinner. All right, I'm going to run. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and the earth. And I'll be back maybe Thursday with another tropical update here on Talk to Tom. Hey, if anybody knows somebody on Facebook that can help me get News 6 off my page here, the people at Channel 6 are desperate for me to drop the News 6. I am desperate to change this page to Talk to Tom and get rid of News 6. So Facebook, if you're listening, help me. Let me change it. What is wrong with you, Facebook? Help me help you. Help me. Change the name of my page to Talk to Tom so we can get the News 6 off and let, in case I say something stupid, which is entirely possible, they won't feel, hurt by it. All right, I'm going to run. Go make it a great Taco Tuesday. Mwah. Love to all. And if you need me, just send me a message. Holla. I'm here for you. Peace.